And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zane Jones that time. And it's second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 55 is my guy. 55.
368.
Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And going deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
44. Here you go. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
And it'll be Dalton again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Regular.
Here we go. 50. Mike.
Bravo.
Hey, pick your game up. Go, Mike 50. Let's go heavy.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. Looking downfield for Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 27. And they will take over at at the 29-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On second down, it's Adams. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. But you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Come on, baby, come on, let's go. Mike's 50.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go for Latimer. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Here you go, Cam. Hey, Mike 7. Hands up.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. And going deep for Hill. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
368. Hands up.
Dalton here from the gun. He finds his man Johnson. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now here's Michael Dixon as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he'll take it just outside the 40. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Adams. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 3, 2nd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He's going to let this one go for Latimer. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, shoot.
50's the mark. 50's the mark. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Complete, it's Johnson. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Hey, Haywood.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, no, look, we got Mike 50. Mike 50, huh? Let him know. Let him know. Let him know.
So they are going for it. Now Dalton gets this one to Hill. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Nice. Hey, Delta.
Dalton, first and 10. He's going to look deep down the field. And my goodness, another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Who that? On the ball.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And he's got some space here. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A couple of big plays for him now on this drive alone. He's got another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen?
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Josh Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. To throw again on 2nd down. Dalton, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Andy Dalton now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Hey. Crunch. Here you go. Can. Hands up.
Operating from the gun. Dalton. Johnson's got it complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, orbit.
This will be Dalton again. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line.
got two. Move.
Screen. Watch the screen.
Buzz.
50, Mike 50. Mike 50.
Hands up.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. It's Hill, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
First down.
Blue draw quarters. Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44, 46.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. David Njoku with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Once more, Adams on first down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants. Philip Dorsett with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Let's go.
First and 10 for Dalton. He gets this one to Johnson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. He finds an opening past the 40. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. Had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Go!
50, Mike's 50. 3 buzz. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. I know he ain't got it.
From the gun, Dalton. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw again. Dalton, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
You better be afraid of me. Kill.
Here's a run with Balaj. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop them from the 1 back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the run.
Easy.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. David Njoku with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. So now after the touchdown, Dalton will lead them up to go for 2.
Let's go.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
On the set. 36. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Mike 36. Hey, watch the sled.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards and a giant 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
36. Mike 36. Come on, boy. You bet.
From the gun, Jackson. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
36 to Mike. Right here. Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Hands up. Lead.
Check, 50.
Regular.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there, Hal.
Hey, echo.
55. Check, 55, Mike. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D, man up.
Here we go, can. Let's up.
On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Switch up, switch
68.
55. Right there, let's up.
Throwing on first down. Dalton. And he gets it complete to Latimer. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Switch.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second and 5 now. Dalton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mack Wilson in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Hey, wahoo!
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go. 93, 52, 93, 44.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well...
And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Philip Dorsett by himself. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And they're able to up the lead by one more.
Makes the score Giants 52, Cowboys 21. John Brown set to kick off.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be second down. Andy Dalton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Screen play, Johnson. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it. Such little time remaining, and boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Let's go now. 55. Hold on. 55. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Hey, watch this. Watch this. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill. One, two, spell. Hustle, hustle.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it'll be second down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to
trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign.